Hello everyone, Princess and the Bear here with another Princess and the Bear movie review.
It's been a while since we've done one of these.
Yes it is. Let us know if you'd like to see more of these. We do go see a lot of movies, but we don't know if people are interested in seeing movies. Do you only want Disney movies? Are you interested in movies from other companies?
Disney Universe, maybe? Marvel?
We don't know.
We do it all.
We don't. But we just got back from seeing Wreck-It Ralph Breaks the Internet.
Even though it was in the trailer but not in the movie, I still think that Ralph Wrecks the Internet is better than Ralph Breaks the Internet.
I feel like Wrecks the Internet would have been too lazy.
I think that either one could have been applicable for the premise and the story of the movie.
They got us talking about it, so clearly they did something right.
That's why they put it in the trailer.
Yeah. Then, of course, like we said, it wasn't in the movie. So, Wreck-It Ralph 2. I'm on the fence about it right now. I don't really know how necessarily I feel about the movie. The first half of the movie was very messy. Like, they had a clear path, but, like, it felt more in the beginning like an episode of a kid's TV show than an actual movie with a plot and a goal. Like, it was going really fast.
I don't think I would agree with that, because the first Wreck-It Ralph was all about bringing in the nostalgia and referencing old video games, whereas this Wreck-It Ralph is more about bringing you to a current state and referencing current pop culture things that people enjoy. So it kind of carried that same thread of reference, but maybe not done as eloquently. And I feel like we're biased because we are in that millennial threshold where the old school video games mean more to us than a reference to Twitter and Facebook and YouTube and today's popular social media.
Well, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying the movie wasn't on brand. It was definitely on brand for what Wreck-It Ralph is. Him in old video games, him breaking the internet, all those nostalgia things were there. My issue was more along with the plot. It's like, okay, so everything that Ralph learned in the first movie about trying to do too much and breaking things completely out the window, and he just breaks things again. So it was like fast forward towards like what you thought was the goal, and then in the middle of the movie the tone changes and it got a lot more like heavy-handed in its message all the way to the end. I'd say the second half is definitely the better half of the movie, but like I felt like there was a tonal shift like halfway through.
There was absolutely a tonal shift halfway through. You really, really felt it as you were going through the story. I didn't realize as I was watching the movie that Gal Gadot is in it. And I heard and saw her mannerisms in this character that I felt was sort of out of place. And Vanellope is a racer, I get that. She's a classic arcade racer. Coming into the internet where us as gamers, we know how many different versions and iterations of racing games there are, so I can see how that specific game that Vanellope goes to kind of references some of those things, but I don't think it was taken far enough, and I feel like those characters were a little flat.
Well, I guess they could have, the accessory characters, the supporting characters, they could have developed a little bit more, but that's why I don't know how I feel about the movies, because of like that tonal shift in the middle. Because like it starts off lighthearted and then gets dark. I mean, the first Wreck-It Ralph did that, but the message was a little heavy-handed, I felt. Just a little heavy-handed, a little bit more subtlety. It definitely straddles that line that Pixar movies are good at. Here's a basic story for your kids to watch, and then here's layers for everybody, older than 12 to start kind of getting on. But I like it. I'm not saying that I hate it, but go in with no expectations, basically.
Definitely.
Go in with no expectations.
And most Disney movies, especially as a female and you're soft, you're gonna cry in the movie. I don't really feel like there was a defining moment in Wreck-It Ralph that would spark the waterworks the way most Disney movies kind of like tug on your heartstrings.
I don't agree. Cameo, 30 minutes in, that almost broke me. I'm not going to ruin it for you. I'm not going to ruin it for you.
That was like 3 seconds.
That was enough. That was enough to break me.
That was like a...
It was like, boom, right to the heart.
Yeah.
Like, oh, no.
We're not going to talk about that, but yes, that was a good one, but overall...
This is definitely a movie that even if I eventually land one way or the other, like, love it or just sort of like it, I'm going to probably buy it because there are a lot of Easter eggs in this movie.
Yeah, there are.
A ton. And, like,
Too many.
Every scene, from everything Marvel to Disney to pop culture to, what was that one that really, like, I was like, oh, there's old internet references. There's meme references.
GeoCities. My first website that I built was GeoCities. Like, I got so excited.
Way to date yourself. Nobody's going to know what that is. But the references were just, like, all over the place. It's one of those movies that you're going to have to unpack, like, a little bit of the time. Yeah. It references, like I said, Marvel, Star Wars. There's Big Hero 6 in there. There's
just everything Disney could get their hands on, and of course their own IPs, they put in this movie. And some of it's done really well. I based on what I saw in the trailers for the princesses, I kind of expected a little bit more. And the more screen time the princesses had, I felt like I didn't care for the way some of them were animated.
I loved it. The princesses were amazing. They were like the ultimate, like, the princesses in this movie are the sidekick, and they're absolutely hilarious. All of them.
Ish. I don't know. Some of them, like I said, I'm really biased when it comes to the princesses, so I felt like little things I was picking at, like Ariel's hair. The way that they did her hair in certain shots, it wasn't like the Little Mermaid from the movie. Or Pocahontas. Her hair was always flying in the wind. Her hair doesn't always fly in the wind in the actual Pocahontas movie. So, I don't know. It was just little animation
pieces like that. Each of the princesses were a parody on and of themselves. Which I like.
Yeah, they were.
It was Disney basically making fun of itself for a good chunk of the movie, actually.
Which they started doing with Frozen. They've kind of, like, progressively made fun of themselves a little bit more.
They're okay laughing at themselves.
Yeah, they've noticed that it does kind of draw in the audience a little bit more. So that's cool.
It's a nice little touch. And there's just... I'm not going to ruin those scenes for you, but there's tons of references in those scenes, too. So
sure.
It's definitely worth a watch, if only for the references. It's a good story, beginning to end. It didn't feel too long, didn't feel too short. Stay through the credits. I know
definitely,
that it's not a Marvel movie, but
there's
stay through the
end scene credits, so you have to stay.
Well, I would definitely say we got our money's worth. Go see it. I would definitely say go see it. See how you feel about it. Maybe it's one you want to watch over and over again. Maybe it's one you don't. But I would say for a Pixar movie, it's definitely above average.
It's not Pixar. It's Disney
Pixar,
Animation. It's a Walt Disney Studio Animation. And one other thing too, I would like to add. Most Disney animated movies, I insist on seeing in 3D because you get that higher level of dimension, detail, and whatnot when it's animated and there's a lot of CG in a movie. They took advantage of the 3D aspect of this movie, so there are specific scenes in there that are better and that definitely seem meant for 3D. So I would say go see it in 3D.
I mean, I suppose.
There were some scenes.
They've definitely done better 3D movies, but they just take advantage of it. But with that, we're saying go see it. We'd also like to announce a giveaway. We've been doing these videos now 5 days a week now for a few months.
Yes.
We're almost at 200 subscribers, but when we get to 200, we're going to give away 2 of these posters. Not these exact ones, but we have these 2 posters, a couple copies, and we'd like to give them away to 2 of you. So when we get to 200,
anybody who is subscribed within that group, we will select somebody at random and send you one of these posters of your choice.
we'll send you a message and let you know. But thanks for watching. We appreciate all you guys' comments and interactions. If there's anything else that you'd like to see us do, we're enjoying this. Let us know. We're willing to try basically anything within reason, Disney on it. So let us know. Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.